Okay, I think we're live. We are live. I am here. No one else is now. We have guest Tam today,
You
who
hear an echo from there?
yeah, because your phone doesn't go mute for some reason. Is it bothering you?
No, just one. Does it bother you?
No, I can't even hear it hardly.
Okay.
But is the volume's turned down all the way, isn't it? I mean, should be. So, yeah. See, no matter what,
Yeah.
it's a. You can pull the volume all the way down to the bottom. It still doesn't.
Yeah. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, actually, there should be a way. Hold on one second. Be right back, everyone. Hold on. Little technical issue. Okay, yeah, I couldn't fix it. Sorry.
I was just letting you know that what was happening.
Yeah, I hear it. I mean, I guess if you turned on your headphones and you just didn't use it.
Oh, you mean put the... It's okay. As long as it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't bother me. So anyway, we are here today with special guest Tam, my girlfriend. Yes, she does exist. In case anybody thought she was a figment of my imagination, she is not. She is real. So alive. Hopefully, we'll get some people coming in. That'll be fun. Hopefully. Oh, forgot to refresh. I'm always forgetting to do stuff at the beginning of my lives. There we go. Okay. It's not one of my live streams unless there's something I've forgotten to do at the very beginning. That's just the way that goes. I am back for an unscheduled live stream. Tam here said she wanted to join us. She wanted to live stream today, hoping some of our old friends will stop in. See if they do or not. Hopefully they will. Maybe we'll make some new friends along the way. Yesterday, we did a live stream, so I don't really know what the heck to talk about today just because I talked about everything yesterday, so kind of stuck on that. That's going to be an issue. That is so annoying, but I'll live with it. I'm hearing the echo, and it's triggering my ADHD. That's so weird that you turn off the volume and it doesn't just eliminate the volume. That's so weird. Now I know it's off. Honey,
No,
why
I'm
are you?
just saying, what if you put it straight up and then?
Why would now? You're gone.
Just because I turn it sideways.
Yeah, you're gone now.
You want to allow?
Yeah.
It's loading.
Uh-huh.
See?
No, you have to hit start. You see where it says broadcast or something like that? The blue.
Join the broadcast.
Yeah, join the broadcast. You only have to hit it once.
I know. I'm waiting for the photo to come up.
Glad no one's here. Okay, we're going to do a break. I'll be right back. So the problem is it literally will not let me lower the volume all the way to 0.
Okay.
It like, it's weird. You pull it down to 0
Yeah.
and it pushes it back up. I've never seen that happen before. That's so weird. It is crazy. Too bad you can't use your computer as a computer. I mean, your laptop as a laptop. That would probably make things easier. Or, no, the
I don't know.
tablet would do the same thing. All right. We're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Dealing with technical difficulty. Tam is cooking right now, so she's not at her table. Tam is my guest today. She is my lady love, my girlfriend. And she wanted to be on stream today, so I decided to do an extra stream and see how that works out. So we shall see how that works out. Anyway, sorry for the late start. Sorry for taking so long to get this thing going. I never actually had her in as a guest before, so I wasn't sure how to set up the camera for her. I had to mute her mic, so you'll hear her. It'll sound like she's in the distance a little bit. But she's coming through on my mic for that reason. And you'll probably... Oh, there's a fan, too. I don't want to... No, I don't think the fan's coming through. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't think the fan's coming through. That's good. Okay. Well, are you cleaning out the...
Yeah, well, I'm looking for my wood ear mushrooms, which I believe I have wood ear mushrooms somewhere.
You don't think they're in the pantry?
Here's that 92%.
Well, if you take it and you mix it with lower chocolate, or lesser chocolate, I should say. Yeah, I'm showing me we have a bar of 96% dark chocolate.
I'm gonna throw some of this out. This flower's from 2021.
Whatever works, babe. Whatever works. But yeah, so we're just chilling today, hanging out. Put out a new video today. It's a clip from my live stream yesterday where I talked about PeerTube. I talked about why I'm excited for PeerTube to get more attention, to get some more traction. Even get more people working on it. That'd be great too. But it is pretty cool. So focus on that. Hopefully I'll get some good reception, good views on that. We'll see how that goes. Playing with an idea for something to write this week. Haven't actually sat down to write it. I'm still like working it out in my head. So there's another creative project I'll probably do this week. I want to make a video, not a clip video, but just a regular video. We'll see if we can't get done that this week too. Maybe even a cooking video. We'll see if Tam's interested in that this week. So trying to get, moving forward more on creative projects that I want to do and that I want to keep busy with. Who knows? Maybe I might even get out of the house this weekend. What? Yeah, that does happen every now and then. But hopefully we'll get some people in here. We'll get Johnny and Wolf and whoever else wants to show up.
I can't find my wood ear.
You can't... it's not in there. Maybe you used it already. You forgot. Like I said, you'll check.
I can't make my mom's thing without wood ear.
Did you check the You checked the pantry and the bathroom, right?
It should not be in there.
Well, it's not where you think it should be, so
So I can't make her this.
that sucks. Where do you get Whittier from?
Asian market. I gotta go to the Asian market at Whittier.
She's making something for her mother. She's actually has some. What is that? Like a pork shoulder in there, or what?
With the bone, pork butt.
Oh,
whatever.
pork butt. Yeah. Okay. Can you raise it just a little bit, honey? The camera. Can you raise it just a little bit? Don't tilt it. It's not what I asked at all, but that's fine. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Now you're too high, but that's okay. It's all right. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I can tilt it down.
No. It's fine. If it needs to do anything, I'll do it. So turn that off back there. Everything's distracting today. That's just the way life goes sometimes. So anyway, here we are. Just gonna wait for people to show up. Hopefully they will. Tam is, if no one knows about Tam used to be a frequent guest, especially during the pandemic, because it was the only way I could live stream because she was working from home. So, but she's a favored guest of the old timers of the live stream. She's been my girlfriend for 11 years. She works as a buyer. And
I'm a professional shopper.
I just noticed I can kind of see the reflection of your computer in the glass of the hutch behind you.
This?
Yeah, you can't see what's being written or what's being done. You just see like boxes coming up out of nowhere. That's funny. But let's see. She's an avid Pokemon Go player. Has been playing since the game came out. So she loves doing that. Probably has 3 different accounts that she plays every day, every night. So if you're looking to add a friend on Pokemon Go, hit me up and I'll send you her friend code. Because apparently the more friends, the better in Pokemon Go.
I do like my Pokemon Go. But I do wonder, when do you stop playing the same game that you've been playing with forever?
Would you get tired of it and you're not having fun? You're just doing it out of habit? Are you still having fun? Yeah, then you're fine. As long as you're still having fun, you're still enjoying it. That's all that really matters. It's when you aren't having fun, that's when the problem. Because habitually you're just playing it like, I think that's what you were doing with Candy Crush. I think you were playing Candy Crush habitually. I don't know if you were really enjoying it towards the end.
Candy Crush is like a puzzle, so you have. Oh, I played it, but it was for me just. As weird as this sound, I kept thinking I'm going to get to the end of the level. It just, but you never get to the end because they keep adding.
Right.
Like you keep thinking, okay, how many levels are there? You just do a level at a time, and I would do the free version, so I never paid for any like more chances.
Right.
But if there's any NFL players out there who would like to, or fans who would like to help me with my weekly pool, I shall take suggestions.
Tam is taking suggestions for her weekly NFL pool.
And I have a strategy that I came up with, and I wonder if anyone uses the same strategy. So if there's any NFL bettors out there, I would like to give you a scenario, and you tell me whether or not I'm insane.
Oh, I'm sure you're insane, but it's not whether or not it's a viable strategy. That's the question.
I have an idea for a strategy, and I don't know if normal sports fans think this way or not, and if it is like viable. Like am I on to something, basically?
Right.
I'm tired.
Are you? Well, if you weren't up past 12:30 last night, maybe you might not feel so tired. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe, baby. So what do we got to talk about today? Yesterday, let's see, talked about PeerTube a lot, talked about bread, sourdough, things like that. What else? Yeah, I think I covered everything yesterday. I can't think of what to talk about. Welcome to my live stream where I have nothing to talk about. So I'm just going to sit here and stare at you. Kidding. That would be boring. Well, more boring than I actually already am. Anyway. Like I said, Tam has got some pork in the Instapot. And can have some pulled pork later on, hopefully. I'm sure it'll be delicious and nutritious. And my daughter has not woken up yet. It's 2:30. I guess she's decided to go completely working at night. I mean, living at night. I don't know what's up with her. Dave London asked the question, do you have an air fryer? Dave, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good day today. No, we don't have an air fryer.
Air fryer.
What?
We are better than an air fryer.
We're better than air fryer. What is that?
We have something better than an air fryer.
Oh, what's that?
Can I take the thing to show?
Oh, no. Okay, so what she's talking about is we have a little grill or a grate that sits inside of a tray that allows for when we put the oven on the bake convection that it allows it to
an air fryer.
Yeah, it turns out I guess she's gonna show you.
So you can take your basically tell them what an air fryer basically is.
An air fryer is just a convection oven.
It's just a convection oven. So we have a convection oven. An air fryer never gives you enough space for cooking like a meal for a family.
Yeah.
So instead, we have this very deep tray, the rack. We put a parchment paper underneath. We lay anything we want to air fry on top. We put it in our big oven, and it comes out juicy, moist. So
right. Yeah. It comes out really good. So yeah, we have put it on the convection bake, function in the oven, and it works great.
Yeah, an air fryer with that rack.
I mean, obviously, it probably takes a little bit more time. I'm sure the condensed air fryer is a little quicker, but that's about it. Dave says, I used my air fryer at first. Now it's in the closet.
We don't have any space for any more devices on our counter. We have one, what they call it, countertop oven.
Right.
It's basically a toaster oven, but it does more than toast.
Right.
It also has convection. So I'm with you. I'm using my Instapot now, which I rarely use. And it's only because I just want to do the pressure cooking part. And that way I can get it done quicker because I started so late.
Yeah, that's the goal. Some pulled pork tonight. We'll see if it actually happens. Tam is working remotely from home today. She works on Wednesdays, in case you're interested. I haven't had her on for a while because what ends up happening is that she ends up having to talk to, a customer on the phone. And Tam has a volume control problem, meaning that she's not always aware of how loud she is. And what would happen is that she would drown me out as I was trying to talk to people. And then I would have no like good clips to use, to promote the stream. And so we kind of stopped doing it for that reason, because it was just too frustrating on my side. But Tam insists me that today she's not going to make any phone calls, or if she does need to make phone calls, she can step out, but she doesn't think she's going to need to make any phone calls today. So she was all, let's do the live stream. I want to be on the live stream. I'm all, okay, I'll do an extra one for you today. So we brought her in. Dave wants to know, do you get trick-or-treaters? No, we live in a condo. It's in like there's how many units for each? How many houses for each condo? I mean, how many?
8 units per building.
8 units per building.
To get to our front door, they have to go into a lobby upstairs. Kids don't want that. They're going for the rich homes in our neighborhood. So they're going for the big homes because they know they can get some good candy.
Yeah, they don't come here. Yeah. So we don't get any.
We always have something we can give them.
Yeah.
There's always something. If we don't have candy necessarily, well, we have that dark super candy. So if everyone comes, we give them a super dark chocolate candy.
Yeah. Give them the super 96% chocolate. That would be mean.
They'll be like,
some
like
kid
chocolate.
Bites into that and it's just like bitter as hell.
We have stuff we can give them.
I tricked you, kiddo. Just imagine that kid gets home, sees this big chocolate bar. Oh, this is going to be great. Rips it open, takes a bite, and it's just pure bitterness. Oh, that would be funny. Dave says, yeah, I'm in a condo. He doesn't get people either.
Don't really want to come, but it's fine. Our front thing is decorated and everything, so that's all we do. But
right.
I love Halloween. This year, I'm going to join my coworkers because at work, it's on a Tuesday, the industrial complex, which is a bunch of businesses, every year they hold a appreciation kind of thing. So they choose Halloween, and they'll have I think a taco truck and a churro truck out. They'll do competitions, contests. So we're going to go as a group, and the theme is The Price is Right. We want to do everything homemade, do it yourself. So I am tasked to do the yellow name tag, and I'm going to do 4 podiums with the solid colors with numbers on them, and that will be for 4 people can wear that. And then someone else is going to make the wheel, like a hamster wheel almost, and then someone will wear that. And then there's 2 other kind of podiums that are long, showcase podiums.
I guess. I don't know what you guys are doing.
And then we're going to have 2 more people do that. And I try to get the pretty girls to be the Vanna White of the show, but they're like, no, I'm not going to do it. So they're a bit shy. So yeah, that's our.
I still say you guys picked the wrong game.
No one wants to dress up too much. I think this is the costume with the least amount of effort.
What do you mean with a costume? What are you talking about? What costume is for The Price is Right? They don't wear costumes in The Price is Right. So what costume are you talking about? What?
It's going to be the wheel.
The contestants don't wear costumes.
No, the contestants wear like shirts that says "Marry Me, Bob" or whatever. So you have to have funny sayings.
Okay.
And the contestants have a name tag.
Okay.
So
they're just like wearing T-shirts and writing stuff on them. That's what they're doing.
They're contestants.
Okay. Yeah.
That enthusiastic, and the podium, because they're going to be part of us.
Right. So it's not about dressing up, really. It's not about having a costume.
It's a costume. You can buy this costume.
No, I meant like it's the lowest version of a costume that you can come up with. It's basically regular clothes with a tag on it.
No, not just regular clothes. You have a T-shirt with the saying like the people would when they go to the game.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. A T-shirt with writing on it.
Yes.
So you'll get what? Like, are you going to get what do you call it? Fabric pens? The erasable markers.
These are 2 things. Either we get some iron on and they can put whatever saying they want on, or we can have them like do something and print it on, or they. I mean,
I would say just get erasable markers. Let them do it themselves if they want to. Just tell them wear a T-shirt. I'll bring them erasable markers. You know, the
fabric marker. You mean?
yeah, fabric markers. You know, it's the kind that washes out, washable markers, right?
Oh.
You can get them from Crayola. They're at every, you know, probably get them at the grocery store. I don't know.
Maybe we can do that.
I might even have a couple of old ones, but I don't know if they're any good still. But that'll be fun. Last year, Tam went as Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Well, that was 2 years ago.
Was that 2 years ago? What'd you do last year?
Last year I was in Canada and I just wore the squid.
That's right. I totally
Squid Game.
forgot you were in Canada.
Last year was Canada. I
So
wore the
wait,
squid.
though, didn't you go to your company's?
Not last year. The
Not
year
here.
before.
Okay, so the year before.
No, last year was the first Halloween back at the office. I wasn't at the office.
Okay.
Two Halloweens. No, I'll say the first Halloween I was Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Yeah, last year we had two Halloweens during the pandemic. Last year I was out of the office, so I only dressed in Canada. I was Ruth Bader before, and then I was the doll.
Oh, from
Squid Game.
right.
The year before. So
I remember.
But
Okay.
last year I wore the jumpsuit, the green jumpsuit.
I tried to convince Tam to get a Darth Vader mask with a fake, you know, lightsaber, and go as Ruth Vader Ginsburg, but I don't think she picked up on the idea that much. I thought that would have been a winning costume for sure if they had a costume contest, but it doesn't sound like they're going to have a costume contest this year. So what are you gonna? Are you just gonna go as a contestant this year?
I'm either gonna be one of the contestants or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a low effort Halloween party. I'm sure it'll be fun. It's all about the spirit, not about what you have. So
I always like the homemade over the made one. So
store bought. Oh yeah, sure. That's understandable. I'm just saying, you know, you got to get as much mileage out of that robe and gavel as you can,
Oh,
and
you
the
can
necklace.
see-
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see up here.
yeah, it can.
This is my Ruth Bader
Necklace. Yeah.
the thing that she wore,
Little
and
bib,
I had the
whatever it
little
was.
gavel
Mhm.
and I also had the robe.
Right.
So that's all you do. I don't have a Darth Vader. What if I do Squid Game Vader? No. That's the only mask I have.
Well, I know you would have had to have just gone, you know, go to Target and buy a cheap Darth Vader mask costume.
I do
And take
have
the
this.
mask.
I wish I could wear this.
Your plague mask.
Plague mask would have been perfect during the plague mask.
Another thing that you've only worn once. I say that should be your mask when you go shopping.
The problem is I have my glasses,
Yeah, and you can't see.
so I'm seeing glasses through this. But it's like, well, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's my plague mask.
it's a fun mask. Who has a plague tail mask? Nobody. Why am I saying plague tail? That's the video game. Plague mask. Got to stuff a bunch of flowers in the front of it, so everything smells sweet. You don't smell the decay of death, because that would be bad, apparently. And we want good things, not bad things. Well, yeah. So she's got that going on. Oh, I think the dead has risen. You have? How long's a while? It's 10. My daughter just entered the room. Pulled pork. Yeah.
Not ready yet.
So are you drinking coffee at night?
No,
You're not?
no. I haven't drank coffee yesterday
Drinking hot cocoa?
either. No.
Because the only time I ever see you drinking is, I'm assuming, at night, because that's where you put it to wash. I never see you make coffee in the morning or in the afternoon, because usually the cup is being washed. So I don't know when you're drinking it, but it's not in the morning because you don't wake up in the morning, and usually you put your cup in for me to wash. That's why I think you're staying up late if you're drinking coffee at night.
So what time did you go to bed last night? You went to bed at 1 and you slept 12 hours is what you're saying.
No, I did not sleep 12 hours.
How long did you sleep?
As much as I could, but I could not sleep.
I
Not
think-
sleep well.
well, if you just got up an hour ago,
I did not.
when did you get up?
5 hours ago.
And so you just decided you didn't want to do the car thing?
No, I completely forgot to do the car thing.
Oh, because I waited for you till 12:30
Why are you not texting me?
because it's
It's my
your responsibility.
That was my mistake. I'm sorry.
Having kids is fun.
Why are you texting me?
Hey, what's up, Matthew? How you doing? Matthew says, "What are you watching? What is who watching?" I was talking to Rachel for a second. She just crawled out of her room. Tam is working on her laptop, doing some work. And what are we watching? Tam's watching her laptop, I guess.
Working away.
Matthew says, "Oh, you getting off work, Matthew?" Matthew says, "I thought you were watching something." No, just talking to people. Just did. Well, cool. How was your ride home yesterday? Did you make it without breaking the tire? Is the new tire all good? Is it working? Hopefully it is. Everything is good? Excellent. Everything is good, man.
Matthew, I'm going to do our lucky trade, okay?
You hear her, Matthew? She's going to do the lucky trade
Tonight.
tonight.
Shinies.
2 shinies. You're going to get a lucky trade out of those 2 shinies. Matthew wants to know when you want to.
I was just going to log on at some point, like right before midnight.
Apparently right before midnight. I don't know.
Or after midnight.
She'll message you. She'll let you know when. She's too distracted by her work right now. I'm trying to get that stuff done. Yeah, you know how it is.
See you in another 10 hours.
Daughter just walked by. See you in another 10 hours. Matthew says, "I'm thinking of joining the crew for Raid Hour today."
I don't know if I can, because I'm trying to get to my mom's to feed her today, and last time I got there way
Too late. You can't
I
get
can't
there
be
after
showing up
7.
At like 8:30 to feed her. She's in bed, and it just makes it so hard.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that to her.
Yeah, you have to get there at like 6:30 at the latest.
I know.
Yeah, remember, this is old people, honey.
I know.
You know, they're always you got to remember, old people are always 4 to 5 hours backwards than we are, you know. They go to bed way before we do. It's like they live in their own time zone. Well, good luck with joining the crew for the raid today, Matthew. May your raid be victorious. Matthew says, I'll just take the bus there. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't been on a bus for a while. I keep telling Tam one of these days I'm going to take her on a bus ride. Go to the beach or something. It'll be an adventure. Someday, we're old and decrepit. Let's go, honey. We're getting on the bus. But the bus doesn't have a driver. Matthew says, it's so easy. I'm planning on going to the Honda Center on Friday, November 10th. What's the Honda Center? I know what the Honda Center is. But what's on November 10th at the Honda Center? Is there like some kind of game going on? Some Pokemon event? Like what are we talking about here? Anaheim Ducks versus the Philadelphia Flyers, Matthew says. Okay, cool. Have fun with that. Sounds like a hoot. We are just chilling today. Stretch. Matthew says hockey games are a blast. Yeah. Hey, whatever you're doing to enjoy yourself and however you spend your time doing that, that's on you, Matthew, okay? I don't judge. I don't judge you there, buddy, okay? You
should share that.
Go
TikTok.
do whatever you want.
Share that TikTok.
What TikTok?
Okay, the old lady.
Oh.
You're like,
Well, how do you think I would do that?
You would share your screen and then you would capture your screen while you play it on your computer.
What?
That's how you would share the video, right?
How?
Don't you ever play videos and then you critique and
Well, on the web? I guess I could go to TikTok on the web.
I mean, that's how you would do it.
Let's see.
That's how you've done it before.
I don't know if I'm signed into TikTok on the web.
Sign in.
Oh my god. No. Oh, that was great. Let's see. I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. Let's see, where's Tam? Okay, there it is, I think. No, that's what she sent me. You sent me a bunch of TikToks last night?
I don't know, I might have. How's that?
Okay, there it is. I found it. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta switch over to screen share. Boom, boom.
Is that me? That is me now, but is that going to be me and when I'm old?
Hold on a second. I'm not quite there yet, honey. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to share it. Hold on. This is Tam in the future. When she's really old at a hockey game. Here she is. I said that to Tam yesterday. It's nice she's not alone. She's not the only one, only obsessive.
I love that you can tell that lady's so old. She's got white hair.
Well, the sad thing is she misses the throw. If you notice, she totally misses.
All the throws?
The first throw she misses. And then she throws again, and yeah, it looks like she misses it.
Do you think your grandchild had it there and said, pretend you're catching?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Right. Matthew says that was us last time we went.
That is me. That's all like, I know, that's totally me. I wonder if I'm going to be doing that next time.
You're doing that every time. Like Tam has her phone, and she takes an extra phone with her. Her like the extra phone is being used right now as her camera, but she'll take it so she has two accounts that she can play at any given time. That's how dedicated with. And if she had a third phone that she could use, she would be taking three phones. Sometimes she'll take my tablet with her to play. Nancy says there's 2 gyms and 4 stops at the Honda Center.
Yep. Close to where we're sitting. Did you actually get tickets, Matt?
And by the way, Matthew, can you hear an echo from Tam or me or whatever? Can you hear an echo? Just curious. He says, I haven't ordered any yet because there's a slight echo. Right. I figured that might come through. I can't get rid of it. It's weird. But, well, I could, but it would drain Tam's headphones. We don't want to do that. Because she got to listen to her podcast. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to be right back. All right. Yeah. All right. Back. So sorry about that. Yeah, that's unavoidable. For some reason, I guess when you're listening to something on an iPhone, it won't let you turn down the volume all the way. It seems kind of weird. I don't know why it does that. I might have to look that up. Matthew says upper deck seats are $40. You have $40, Matthew?
I'm gonna send a message out to my boss just to see. I sent an email out just saying to put me on a standby list. That's weird. Why are they coming so early? I thought they come like at the end of the year.
Who knows? Matthew says, I guess they usually come at New Year's. I guess the schedule is different now.
So, the 10th is like very quick. 1. That's like 3 weeks. Well, not this weekend, but 1.
2 weeks. Hey, what's up, Jank? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day today.
That's like in 3 weeks. I haven't heard any games given out yet except the preseason game. When does the season start?
Talking about hockey right now. If you want to know, Jank. Or Yank. Jake says, I'm okay taking a rest day. How are you all? We're doing good. We're doing a surprise off-schedule live stream today. For the fun of it, Tam wanted to join in. So we're doing that.
And why do I want to join in?
To talk to some of our older friends.
And why did you agree on it?
Because you said you wanted to?
No, you have to tell the history. The reason why...
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're going to have to explain it because I don't know what you're talking about.
The reason why you don't stream on days that I work remote...
Oh, that's not what you asked.
So I'm asking, why am I on today?
Because you asked to be. You didn't ask, why haven't you been in the past?
No, not that I asked.
That's a different question.
We were testing out whether or not you can handle me on.
No, you asked. You said you wouldn't make any phone calls because that was the issue.
I can't take any phone calls.
And I said, okay, let's do it.
That was the condition.
Well, you know, if we could figure out how to do a night stream from like 6 o'clock on, you'd be on the live streams more often. I'd put like a camera for you there in the kitchen because you're usually making dinner around that time. And you could talk while you cooked. I got to figure out how to do that. But I would have to be upstairs. Matthew says, Tam brings all the boys in the chat.
Matthew, I have a theory. I have an NFL football pool theory. And I wanted to throw it out there. I wanted to first see, am I the only person that has ever thought of this theory before? Has it been done? Is it even plausible? And would you even recommend it? So.
Well, Matthew says he got killed last week, so.
Yeah. So here's my theory. You have how many teams? 16? Let me see. Okay, let's let me do a real quick recap. Teams. Okay.
32.
So you have 32 teams. Okay? And let's say there's going to be a certain percentage of the teams that will have good success all year with X amount of loss. You dominated ones, right? So I'm going to identify those good teams and just always say yes to them. Always yes. For example, Philadelphia is one that I'll always say. I'll always pick them against somebody else. That takes the guessing out of it because these come down to points. If Philadelphia plays 5 times, 8 times this year, I'm going to bank that they're going to win 8 out of 10. I don't care if I lose 2. Therefore, I'm done with them. San Francisco, I think they're going to win the majority. They're going to dominate. I'm just going to pick San Francisco every single time. If there's an upset, there's an upset. Whatever. And the reason why is there's certain states I don't like. And there's certain states I never want to pick their team. I always want to go with another team because whatever reason.
Right.
So I want to be able to have a balance. I know there's going to be upset. Rather than trying to figure out the upset of the week, you're betting on that team performing well throughout the season.
Sure.
So that's something I'm wondering, is that a weird strategy? Can you see it working? And you just go with it. That's kind of like what I'm trying to do.
Right.
That's my thing.
Although then that's just, well, I think because you're doing, what is it?
Point system.
Yeah, point system instead
Win
of
or lose.
Because you're not playing the odds.
No odds.
You're just playing for points.
No
the point system.
There's no spread.
Right.
It's just simply win or lose.
Win or lose, right?
So if San Francisco plays 10 games and they lose 2, I'm banking that I get 8 points from San Francisco for my season.
The only thing that you would have to look at would be the rosters of the teams, because who got traded the year before versus this year.
No, I can't look at injuries. I can't look at all that. I do not know.
Okay, so then you're hoping that they're going to have the same results this year that they had last year, or at least near the same.
If they're a dominant team this year, the contender, I will recognize they're dominant, and I just always pick them. If they are struggling and can barely win anything, I would probably say no to them.
Right.
No, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. So therefore, like the worst team is probably going to lose the majority of their game.
Right.
Why do I need to try to figure out which ones are going to win? Just assume they might win a 1 or 2. That's my upset to myself. But the majority of the time, they're going to lose. So my upset is them winning. And my upset against a good team is them losing. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Is that too simplistic?
Matthew says, in all honesty, you're not wrong with that thinking. What I love about our league is that it's all win or lose. I don't care about point spreads. And he says, on a year-to-year basis, usually half of the playoff teams repeat in the playoffs every year.
So I'm just like Philadelphia. I'm sure if I do that, people can figure out what I'm going to pick. So like on a Monday night when they're wondering, what Tam's going to pick, she always picks this team to win. Then they'll know that they can read me. But other than that, I think that's the best strategy for me. I don't watch the game. I don't know who win. I don't even know who won Monday's game.
Right.
I don't even know who won Monday's game. All I know is this is who I'm going to
Matthew says, if you know those averages, a lot of picks are easy.
Exactly. Because it's all about points. You're trying to get to a certain amount of points every week. You're trying to get 10 points a week to average so that after the 18 weeks, you're up there. All I'm trying to do is I am banking on the good teams, and I'm banking on the bad teams to be bad. That's all I want you to be. If you're bad, please be bad for the season. If you're good, please be as good as you can for the season.
Right.
It just comes out of that because the points will add up. That's my new theory.
That could work.
Because they don't play that much, but that's
right.
Yeah. And
I mean, it's worth a shot.
I watch my coworkers go crazy. They're the type that will switch 10 minutes before the game. Then they watch the game. Like, I
should have left it. Yeah.
Oh, my son told me I should. And they agonize about, I just switched. I should have kept it. I don't want to have regrets. Just go with a simple system. Now, in past, I used to just go with favorite. Just pick favorite. And it did not do me well last year. Mm-hmm. So I have to switch it up, and that's what I'm thinking about doing.
Well, then I think you should do that. I think that would probably work much better. But I have no idea. I don't have any money. I don't gamble. I don't pretend gamble.
I just want to win 1 week. If I win 1 week, I feel good because then I'm only negative 30.
Mm.
I hate that I'm playing and I would lose the season because in most seasons I do lose. And so if I can just win.
Matthew says, I just trust my instincts when making picks.
But that's the thing is sometimes everybody has instincts. Your instincts is just as strong with one team, and there's somebody else that's just as strong with it.
Yeah, but the problem is my instinct's so bad, I don't know who to bet for.
And you can't have instincts in the first few weeks because they're all just settling in. So you can have instincts once they get the groove on. But in the beginning, they're dealing with new players, they're doing new coaches maybe. You never know. There's too many variables. Weather, are they traveling? Is it a home game? Is it a bye week? It's too much.
Right.
Too much.
Too much effort.
Too much to pay attention to. And I don't pay attention to it now.
Whoa. I just saw a mosquito. Where is it? Stay away from me. Go, mosquito. Hate mosquitoes. One just flew by me. I'll punch it. Yeah, so good luck with that, you guys. I hope you did good last year, though, didn't you, Tam? Or was it the year before that?
Maybe 1 year.
I think that year you had Ta helping you. Twan, that's right. It was Twan.
I did win when my youngest brother was doing my picks for me 1 year, but I don't have him. He's not doing my picks. So, and then I was asking a coworker to do it, but then I kind of felt putting him under pressure because we're in the same football pool at work, and I said, look, I just want you to know when you help me with your picks, I don't want you to think I'm assuming that's the picks you're going to pick for the company pool. So I just decided to do it myself. I mean, but I just try this technique and see what happens.
Well, I hope it works out. What's the prize this year?
Oh, cash?
Yeah.
Weekly? Okay. For my work, they're paying for all the prizes. It's $50 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the year they give something like $100 to the first place. But the one that Matt and I are in, the buy-in is $100. You get $70 every week for the winner. And then at the end of the year, it's something like I think $650 or $700, and then
What's the
$300 and $200. It's staggered down, but it's a lot more.
Still sounds fun. But yeah, welcome to Sports Talk. Matthew, are you riding your bike right now? And listening, or are you on a bus or what? How are you typing all this? Like just come into a red light and pull out your phone, start typing?
Matthew, are you still there?
I assume he is. He's probably writing down the next block right now while he's listening. Pedaling away. I miss those days so much. He says he's a negative ghostwriter. Oh, he says I have a ride home. Oh, okay, that's cool. That will work. I just want to make sure you were safe, man. I don't want you riding and all of a sudden crashing. That would suck. Oh, I just figured out how next time we want to do this. I know a better way we can do this, Tam, and it'll eliminate the echo. It just entered my head. All I gotta do is bring my laptop upstairs down here. We'll use that next time. Should have thought of that to begin with.
What was he gonna do?
Nothing. It's okay. Dale says, of course, highly appreciative. No problem, Matthew. Happy to help. Anywho. Well, I'm sad that some of our old timers, except Matthew, I guess Matthew showed up, but none of the old timers have shown up. Probably because I'm off schedule. No, who knows? Or they just have lives. People have lives, apparently. At least that's the rumor. Whether or not it's actually true, I don't know. Hey, Jank is still here. I'm still here too. I just don't know anything about sports.
Hey, I don't either.
It's okay. I'm there with you. Yeah, she's all, I don't either. Tam knows more about sports than I do. I'm not a sporting guy. Yay, sports. I used to be into sports, but I grew out of that once.
You know
Like in my late 20s, I grew out of it. What?
My favorite thing about sports?
What? That it's sporty?
No.
What?
I enjoy sports documentary.
Oh yeah, that could be fun.
I love watching sports documentaries. And it can be any sports. I love learning about the sport and the ins and outs and stuff, but I don't want to be that type of person that has to follow it so closely just to understand. I love sport. Real Sports was one of my favorite original series that would do all different types of sports documentary. And then when HBO came out with Hard Knocks, I loved watching that because then you get to watch the football players get ready for the season. So
Jake says you're being a good sport about not knowing about sports, though. Matthew says those are the best ESPN 30 for 30 series.
I don't know what 30 for 30.
It was a documentary series, 30-minute documentary series on
all kinds of sports.
ESPN about sports. Yeah.
And you know why I think I like documentary sports?
Yes.
Remember how when the Olympics comes rolling around, we don't know about the athletes. What do? They do all these 15-minute bio things that will make you cry, right? It's always sentimental. It's
right.
Oh, this year they're competing for their grandfather that died, or whatever it is, and
sure,
their hardship in their country, and I love human stories.
Right.
And if it's connected to sports because that's their livelihood, then I like it. So that's another reason why I think I like it, because Olympics used to do it. Now we're going to watch Olympics. It's so sad.
It is sad.
Olympics isn't what it used to be.
Well, yeah. I think the worst mistake the Olympics made was going every 2 years instead of every 4.
They were splitting up winter and
yeah, that's the biggest mistake they made. They should have kept.
They used to have it all in one.
Yeah, you'd have the winter and you'd have the Winter Olympics, and then you'd have the Summer Olympics in the same year.
And would the same country host both?
I'm not sure. No, I think it would be different because you can't do Winter Olympics in a desert,
No, but like in the U.S., you would have.
No, it would be someplace different for the winter and then someplace different for the summer. I think.
But would it be the same country?
What do you mean?
When the U.S.
I don't know. I don't know.
Had Summer Olympics in, for example, Summer Olympics has been done in L.A. Winter Olympics has been done in Utah.
So yes, it would.
New York.
Okay, but you understand the U.S. is an unusually large country, right?
I know.
So we can do that. There aren't really a lot of countries that can do that. Most countries, they either have snow or they don't have snow.
Well, let me tell you something.
Matthew says it was different host nations.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Take a guess at what made it through to the next Summer Olympics, a new sport, and what they eliminated. No more.
Didn't Frisbee golf make it?
I don't think so.
I thought Frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf.
No. I thought I heard something about Frisbee golf making it.
No, I'll tell you.
What?
Flag football.
Flag football?
Flag football is going to be in the Olympics. And breakdancing is out. I think breakdancing made it one season. One Olympics. No more breakdancing. Another thing that happened is,
that's stupid.
I heard that France won the Olympics. They didn't want to build a arena or something for something like bobsledding.
Right.
So they said, we'll just do the bobsledding in Australia. I'm like, they can't just commission another country and say we'll do it there, because let's say Australia has the bobsled or whatever country already has the facility. They don't want to build it themselves.
Right.
So they're like, we'll just do it in another country. Flag football, I think I heard.
Flag football.
Olympics. And I think some real ex-football players want to do it. Okay.
Why
Flag
not?
football is coming in 2028.
Right.
So you're going to have a lot of ex-football players saying, I can do that. I just can't tackle.
You know what flag football is, right?
It's running close to someone and grabbing their
It's
flag.
advanced tag.
Oh, really?
I mean, if you think about it, that's really what flag football is. The person who's it is the person that's holding the football. You have to touch them or grab the flag off of them. It's advanced tag.
Flag football.
Yeah, we used to play flag football when I was a kid on my block. We would take socks and put them in our back pockets, or like rags and put them in our back pockets. And you had to grab the sock or the rag out of the person's back pocket for it to count. And it's because we were playing tackle football as kids, but then parents got angry. So we started playing flag on the street. Or two-hand touch. That was another one. Two-hand touch. Get some two-hand touch football. There we go. That'll be an Olympic sport. Go back to the Greek days of the Olympics where people had to be naked and just do two-hand touch football. That'll bring people in for sure. Now, here's the question, though. Since it's flag football, are they going to have co-ed teams?
No.
Why not? There's no contact.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do bigger guys with longer legs have the advantage over maybe a female average physique? You can all, I don't know.
What?
I don't know how to play flag football. I'm just.
What are you talking about?
My question is, could there be an argument against it? I'm wondering if there's.
Oh, so there's an argument against everything, honey.
But with reason.
Okay, so obviously, the people that would be on the team would be people that made the cut, right? It's not like you would just say, oh, you're a woman, you get to be on the team. Oh, you're a man, you get to be on the team. Yay, let's play. No, there would have to be eliminations. You would have to show your skill level to be able to play on an Olympic team, right?
Okay. First question is there something as professional flag football right
Fuck
now?
if I know.
Let's ask. Is there?
I'm sure there
flag
is.
Football professional sport.
You know what I'm waiting to make
Football a professional sport.
Yeah, all I know is that Olympics will have officially jumped the shark when they let in pickleball. That will be the end of the Olympics. It will be a dead sport at that point. It will just die off after that.
I don't even know what a semi-pro means, but they said the Semi-Pro American Flag Football League launched in 2018. What does semi-pro mean?
It means not pro. It means they're only semi-pro.
What makes them semi? That's my question. What makes...
It's the same thing that makes a semi-pro baseball player.
I've never heard of the term semi.
Usually, honey, it's usually referring to the minor league. Okay.
Okay, so semi-pro isn't pro.
So pro,
minor league.
Right?
Okay.
I don't even know the sports, and I know that. I think. Do I know that?
Okay, let's say, is flag football a professional sport for women?
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Right now, there isn't. There isn't right now.
No.
So they said the rise of women flag football in America. Sports welcome more and more women to flag football.
Well, that's
They're
good.
partnershipping. This is last year.
Progress in the world. So we need more women in football. I'm sorry, flag football. Tonight, Tam and I are gonna play a little football, little two-hand touch. No, I'm just kidding. Well, football's always fun. I think this is the most sports I've talked about on this stream for, I don't even know. This is probably the most sports I've ever talked about on this stream. I don't know. Anywho. So, I'm lost. What else is going on? Matthew, you make it home yet? You safe? And Jank, you just resting? Are you tired? What are you said you were resting earlier. What are you tired from? Is life? Is it the ennui of life that is getting you down? The angst of existence? Almost home. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. You're not riding your bike. I forgot. You got to ride home. Which is good, too. Jake says, I'm very tired today. Bit of life stuff. Bit of working on a lot of art. Gee, man. And other stuff. All right, cool. Well, you know when you need to take a break. Better than anybody else does. So if you need to take a break, man. Enjoy yourself. Rest. Relax. Go watch my latest video I put up on YouTube and PeerTube. It's like 12 and a half minutes of me rambling about PeerTube. Like literally. That's what it is. Just me rambling about PeerTube for, I think, 12 and a half minutes. I like literally like I tried my best to remove all of the which for reasons I don't know. Yesterday I was doing a lot of, didn't realize it. So when I'm going to edit, I'm editing out all these ums and buts, and it was just like, oh my god! Somehow I know I've missed some. So I'm pretty sure you could have a drinking game if you wanted to. If you like alcohol. My last clip, you could play a drinking game. Just drink every time I say and you'll be plastered 6 minutes in. Jake says, honestly, that sounds worth a watch. I've been meaning to poke around what people are sharing on there. Oh yeah, you should. I mean, the thing about PeerTube is that you have to dive deep for the good content. There are a lot of like tech and especially Linux oriented, or maybe that's just the instance that I'm on. Stuff on PeerTube. That's why I try to offer something different for people, And as I said yesterday, I'm hoping that more creators will start to make stuff on PeerTube. Maybe dual YouTube and PeerTube like I do, to draw more of an audience and what have you. I really kind of hope that happens because, the better the content gets on PeerTube, the more people will use it, the more people will donate to the PeerTube's, instances, the more space these PeerTube instances can have, and they can grow as well. So, that's the thing with PeerTube is like the difference between something like PeerTube compared to Mastodon is the content on Mastodon. Everybody's putting their stuff out there. Everybody's putting their thoughts and ideas and everything else. But with PeerTube, only a select few people are making content. And so, we need to get more people making content so that, it has better stuff. I know my stuff isn't the greatest. My videos aren't the best. I still put them out. I still have fun with it. But it would be nice if some better creators came along and put stuff out and really just help PeerTube move forward. That would be cool. But no, yeah, you should go back and watch all my videos. Isn't that right, Tam?
Yes.
Right. All right, boys and girls, I think we're done for the day. Come to that time. It's time to say goodbye. Everybody say thanks to Tam for joining us. She was a fun person to have. She's focused on her work right now. We're going to let her do that. Thanks, Jenks, for joining us today. I want to thank Matthew for joining us as well. You guys are great. We're going to have you guys come in as guests. One of these days, I'll have to have you come in and be a guest, Jenk, and show off your artwork. That'd be very cool to see. Matthew just made it home. All right, take care, everybody. Have a nice day. And remember, between today and the next time I see you, go out there and create a little kindness, okay? Help make the world a little bit better of a place for other people. Doesn't have to be anything big. Open a door for someone. Give someone a deserved compliment. Just do a little bit of kindness to help make the world a bit better place. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for them. It'll be good for the world, all right? Take care of yourselves, and we will see you later. Bye, everybody.